Ooh, what's up guys, JohnOrigins here. Today got a Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And today it's against Mike, aka Mizticall. And we got a pretty good game today. We had it earlier on and it turned out really nice. And he's got a very interesting team. It is so colourful. He gets a lot of style points for that. And he also gets a lot of style points for using a Vivillon here, and it's surprisingly scary, of course. But I have like 200 million things to resist its main form of stab, so I don't think it's going to be a factor. He also has the Ludicolo, which is interesting, and we both have Rotom because we're standards as how, and Rotom is so good in this current like meta that's happening at the moment in 6th gen with all the Pokebank stuff. Rotom is a threat. And it counters a lot of things, such as Sizzle, so it's good. Well, Sizzle's Bullet Punch anyway, and it can outspeed Will Wisp and stuff like that. But we're just going to get into the game now, people, and I'm going to lead off with my Rotom, Mike's going to lead off with his Rotom, and we're both going to over-predict and go for the Hydro Pump, expecting our ground types to come in. I have the Excadrill, Mike has the Donphan, and we're thinking one of us is going to Volt Switch, so that doesn't work out. And then here, instead of staying in and going for the Hydro Pump, both of us like, yo, we have other stuff to take a better hit, so we're going to switch out into them accordingly. Mike has his Ludicolo, it's probably more specially defensive. I have my Florges, which is very specially defensive, and so it can take Hydro Pumps. But it also guarantees Mike a very solid switch into his Delphox here, because Florges doesn't have anything to hit a Delphox, so that's really bad for me. But he goes for the Grass Knot and maybe expecting my Rotom to come in to try and take some hits. But I ended up just going straight for the Toxic. I figured I could take at least one hit from the Delphox and start Wish Protect Toxic stalling it. Which doesn't work out that well. I'm going to have to switch out here into my Rotom, expecting the Flamethrower or the Psychic attack. I figure I could take one, go for the Hydro Pump, take it out. But he ends up going for the Calm Mind, which is like, yo, no way, don't do that to me. And now I'm thinking Hydro Pump probably won't kill because it's at +1 special defense. So I'm going to go straight for the Volt Switch, get some prior damage onto the Delphox, whittle it down a bit. Along with the Toxic, I'm thinking I can take it out soon, but I end up bringing in my Delphox thinking it can take some special hits. But of course, Side Shock is a thing, and I just go straight down because, like I've said before, Florges has not got a defense stat to its name. And so I just go down, but the Warlock over there, Delphox, is not looking very good. So I'm just going to put it out with its misery, go into my Pyroar, and take it out with the Dark Pulse. Oh my god, Pyroar is so cool as a Pokemon. It's got so many options as well. On Showdown, I use a mixed set with Moxie. On here, I'm just using a fully specially offensive set with Rivalry. So that's probably why that Hyper Voice did so much. I end up living this because Pyro's a boss, or because Mike doesn't have the best IVs in it. But yeah, this Pyro, it's female though, which I'm not a fan of. I gotta say, the male version of Pyro looks so much cooler than the female version of Pyro. As you can see, it looks like bleh. But with the mane and stuff, it's so much nicer. But I just couldn't get one that was good IV'd, and I didn't really have the patience to go and do that. It's like a 25% chance to get male and 75% to get female, so I was really out of luck. But on the double down, I'm going to go into my Rotom, he's going to go into Mawile, and fearing the Will-O-Wisp, he's going to switch out to his Rotom. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp it, and now stuff happens, right? So I don't want to switch out. I really don't want to take a Hydro Pump with my Excadrill. So I'm going to stay in with my Rotom. He's going to trick me, and I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp again because I'm choice locked in. I did go, I stayed in as well because if he wanted to Volt Switch out, the rest of his guys, I think they were mostly physical based, so if I got a Will-O-Wisp buff on them, that would have been good as well. But now I'm going to switch out after a Hydro Pump happens. I'm going to go into my Reuniclus because I'm pretty sure I can take 2 Hydro Pumps from a Choice Scarf Rotom, and exactly what's going to be happening here. But I do make a misplay because I go for the Trick Room on this turn. I can then take him out of the Side Shock on the next turn, but I wasn't thinking to after that, after the Rotom died. Because my Reuniclus can easily get revenge killed from the range of HP it's at with an Ice Shard from a Donphan or a Sucker Punch from a Mawile. So I am at a disadvantage, and the Donphan and the Mawile are both going to be naturally slower than the rest of my guys, which is really damaging for me. So now I had to play around my own Trick Room to escape it and get some offensive momentum back on my side. Here I decide on the Donphan to go for the Will-O-Wisp over the Hydro Pump, just so I can cripple it, just in case I wanted to bring in one Mienshao or my Excadrill and they can take hits a bit better. I was tempted to trick, but I did have that Mawile in the back pocket, and if you did predict that, then the Mega Mawile like stone thingy wouldn't have got transferred, and I would have been really out of luck then. So I went for the middle ground and went for the Will-O-Wisp. And then I'm going to switch out to my Mienshao, because after the burn, I'm pretty sure I can take Earthquake from this thing. I'm going to go for the high jump kicks to do a lot of damage. And I've successfully stalled out a lot of turns with the Trick Room, so I'm looking alright. So now I'm just going to go for the high jump kick. As the Mawile comes in, he's got the Intimidate drop and it's neutral, but I get the crit, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my days, that it may have mattered to the outcome of the match. I really cannot explain how it wouldn't, but it helped me out a lot, and I can't do that a lot to Mike, unfortunately. It does kind of ruin a few of our battles, but this battle was still very good, and I reveal I'm not choice locked, and I go for the Rock Slide and just destroy the bug thing. I hate its name, it's stupid. And now he's led with his burnt Donphan, so guys, you know where this is going. I'm going to high jump kick a couple of times. I'm going to die because Donphan is still really bulky and can take on hits. I am kind of hoping for the flinch as well at the same time with my high jump kicks, because I do have the King's Rock on, because I'm just that guy. I don't have leftovers. I don't want to run loads of life forms. I don't have the choice band, so I just went for whatever I had. And, oh look, King's Rock. So I went for that, and unfortunately I didn't get any flinches, but it really didn't come into any sort of play, which is fine. So I can just finish him off with the Rotom. I'm going to go for the trick over the Hydro Pump, because I figured if I missed, that would have been really awkward. And so yeah, that's going to be the game, people. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. I've been JohnOrigins. Go check out Mizticall. His link will be in the description. And I'm out, so peace.